Hi and welcome to GRVO TV, G's Reviews, Views and Opinions. Today I am doing a quick video on this, a battery grip for the Nikon D7000. I looked into the Nikon version and read a few reports about certain things, and basically what it came down to was cost. The Nikon version is stupid money in my opinion, it's just too expensive. So I picked up I ordered a Neewer battery grip, Neewer, but what I got was a Meike, Meike battery grip through the post, which I was quite happy with. It says on there Meike Nikon D7000 multi-power battery grip. The first thing I noticed when I got it out of the box is the quality is really nice. The texture of the rubber is slightly, it's not as fine and detailed as on the D7000 itself, so it doesn't quite match. However, it actually feels a bit nicer than the I'll show you the D7000. If you can see, it's a much finer, smoother grip on the D7000, and I prefer this, so that's okay. I was happy with that. To get it on the camera, you peel that off the bottom of the camera and it sits in there, so you don't lose it. You pull the plastic thing off there, you pull the plastic thing off there and lose that. And because this is the D7000 is meant for a battery pack, unlike the D5100 that I'm filming with, it's got the connection. It's got a little post on the side which goes there, and also a pinhole which goes there, and that makes it more stable on the camera. If you saw one of my previous reviews on the battery grip for the D5100, when it's bolted on with a big lens on, there was a little bit of movement in it, and these little pegs and things eliminate that. The other thing on the battery grips, which are for cameras that aren't really meant to have them, you have to take the battery door off and there's a bit that goes in, but because this is a proper connected battery grip, you don't have any of those problems. So my battery is still in there in the Nikon. So nice and simple to mount it. You just line up the little lugs, give it a little squeeze, and then screw it in to lock it. As you do this and the connection is made, a little green light flashes a couple of times, and that shows you that the connection has been made, which is a good start. And you don't need a battery in this for that to happen, so you can have it just as it is without a battery in it. And there you go, that's fitted, that all works fine. So I'll just switch that on, take a photo that way, and I can take a photo that way. You've got your front and rear dials, that all works fine. There's an on-off button, switch on there, but to be honest I just leave it on. You've got your AE or AF lock depending on how you have that set up, and you've got a little directional keypad button which is a press and a move, and that I use if I'm going to move my autofocus points. And just a point to note, if you lock the autofocus points so you can't knock it using that does also lock that one as well, which is brilliant in my opinion. So that's that. As you can see, it looks good. That's an 18-50 2.8 lens mounted on there, and I think it looks sort of all nicely in proportion, and it all fits well around the sides. You get two battery trays with it. This one which accepts the standard battery, so if you want two batteries the same, one in the camera, one in there, then you can pop that in, no problem. Or I've used this as an alternative, because first I haven't got another battery, and I had four of these really good to go batteries anyway, and then I've got two nickel metal hydrides, So you've got 6 AA batteries in there. Doesn't make it that heavy, to be honest. The camera still feels nicely balanced. I would just recommend, while talking about batteries, these good to go batteries. They're essentially the same as the Sanyo Anyloops. You can get these from 7dayshop.com. Good value, and they hold their charge. That's the thing. So they're fantastic for flashes and things like this. Whereas if you've left it, you go back to it. Like these nickel metal hydrides, you'll have to charge them up every time. They're only in there until I've ordered some more of these. But these nickel metal hydrides, you have to keep charging them up even if you don't use them. These good to goes, they are what they say. They're good to go. Let's say the best place for them is in the flashes, but work brilliantly in here. So I bung that in there, push it up, turn the little lock on the side, fold it over. That's all nice. There's a little gap around there which, if you squeeze it, it's sort of a little bit hurtful to my eyes, but you know, I haven't got a problem with that. Let's bear in mind this costs less than 30 quid, this grip. So it's all fitted on there nice. If I just quickly, I don't think you'll be able to see this, but once you've plugged it in, on the, what occurred? On the D7000, the normal battery symbol is there, and below it another battery symbol appears, and it says on there LR6/AA, and then shows you that it's full power. When you go into the menus, you can decide which battery you use first, but it defaults, as it has done, to using the power out of the pack first, and then it will go to the battery in the camera. Obviously, to get the battery out of the camera to charge it, you need to take that off to get to the door to get it out, so bear that in mind. But as you can see, absolutely works fine. So that's my review on the Meike or Neewer, depending on what you get. I don't know why you get a Meike when you order a Neewer. It doesn't matter to me, it works fine. Battery grip for the Nikon D7000. In my opinion, I think it looks fantastic, feels fantastic, there's no movement in it, and it makes it so much easier when you're doing a long photo shoot, holding the camera like this, rather than hand over the top like that. I was at the Olympics and shot some basketball, and I'll put some pictures up of those after this. And most of the basketball pictures were vertical, no problems at all, absolutely fine. Hello doggy. Anyway, thanks for that. See you soon, bye.